Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's second topic, what do the Ravens need to do to win it all? Look. I had this question this morning. I was sitting there, woke up, because I woke up pretty early this morning. I woke up from like 3. I couldn't really sleep. And I was sitting in my bed. Of course, you had to get scripture and stuff like that. And after I was done reading, used the bathroom, cleaning up and everything, a question that I kept hearing a lot of people, or it was reverberating around the NFL hemisphere, right? Was what do the Ravens have to do to win? What do they have to change to get over the hump? What do they need to succeed in to succeed in the Super Bowl? And I sat there and I said, everyone's talking about it. What do they need to change? Now, I could put this in 3 different ways. I could say the O-line. I could say the way they build their wide receiver room. I could see Harbaugh's inconsistency in play calling. But, and a lot of it's going to surprise a lot of you, but the one thing that I would say that can mitigate all of that, hear me out, is Lamar Jackson just being Lamar Jackson. Make no mistake about what I'm going to say. I want y'all to hear me well. No matter what goes on, media plays a part in the way athletes perform. I don't care what any of you say. Michael Jordan, part of the reason he left the NBA was because of the rampant media surrounding his gambling and also the death of his father. He couldn't take it no more. He said, bro, y'all adjust. Because at that point, Michael Jordan was the second most famous person in the entire world, only second to Michael Jackson. Because all the Michaels, that's what I said, I do it like Mike, son. Tyson, Jordan, Jackson, action like, ridiculous. Oh, if y'all know that, that's a Biggie verse. You know I'm from Brooklyn, baby. But, no, seriously speaking. The media plays such a role because they can mess with the psyche of a player. They can. I brought this up before. Lamar's greatest strength is part of his greatest weakness. Lamar is the definition of a dual threat quarterback. He can literally beat you running the ball, and he can literally beat you passing the ball. And we're not just talking about passing off of his running ability. No, he has had some of the greatest passing performances in NFL history, while also having some of the greatest rushing performances in NFL history. That's fact. But the problem with that is that nobody has ever won at the highest level being that type of player. And because of that, on top of him being so genuinely himself, he becomes absolutely polarizing. And there's nothing the media loves more than a polarizing player. Because what polarizing people and players do is it keeps people debating, it keeps people talking, it keeps people coming back for more. And because of that, his name never stops being brought up. Now look, I want you to understand something. It's impossible to not hear what's going on. It's impossible. I want you to understand this. Imagine trying to, for 18 weeks, right? Not listen to the news, sports, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, Switch, Itch. I'm sorry. Twitter's not even there no more. X. Imagine trying to go 18 weeks without any of that. The internet has become an integral part of our lives. That's why everywhere you go, internet connection is vital. Even your car needs internet connection. You need internet connection for your schoolwork, current events. And because of that, I feel, now look, one day when I get time, I'll ask Lamar to his face. Because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that Lamar didn't play his game. That's personally how I feel. Could I be wrong? Yes, I could be wrong. But I'm saying from my perspective, I feel like Lamar didn't play his game. There were too many instances where Lamar Jackson could have just said, I'm picking up 50. I'm picking up 30. Heck, I'm hitting my head on the goalpost. And it didn't happen. And part of the reason why it didn't happen is because Lamar wants to prove the doubters wrong. The mindset of an athlete of the highest caliber, we're not talking about someone that just achieved their dreams. You're looking at a player that has been designated the best player in football for 2 years out of the 6 years he's played. A third of his career, he's been named the best player in the league. The most valuable player, the most important player. And because of that, it causes such a discrepancy in the way that he's covered, right? Because he wants to show, because you got to remember all the stuff that went down. It's personal. He'll never admit it to you guys, but it's personal. They didn't just question his football ability. They questioned his football acumen. They questioned his mom, his intelligence. They questioned his schooling. They questioned the way he talks. They questioned his authenticity. They questioned his common sense. Now, everybody as humans, always, when they're going through stuff like that, would love to shove those words down their people's throat. And for somebody that has consistently proven people wrong, a lot of times you can get caught up in trying to prove people wrong instead of just winning the game. That's being real. That's being real. I stand on this hill. Lamar Jackson, to me, individually, is the best player in the game. Regardless of coach, regardless of players around him, he is the singular best player in the league. I stand on that hill till my feet fall off. But sometimes you just got to go out there and win the game. And I try to tell people a lot of times, these are the growing pains. Because you want to say, no. They say I can't beat him from the pocket. He's not quarterbacky, all this type of stuff. You saw people's names, like he's winning these games and doing all this stuff, and people keep having his name. And then he keeps showing them. Just win the game, baby. Al Davis used to say this from the Raiders. Just win, baby. Just win. I think it's not just with Lamar, it's such a weird thing because you have to understand that I tell people this all the time. It's not just winning, because the way that he is viewed, the way that he is, like, for us fans, that's all we care about. I'm gonna be real with you. For just win, who cares what people are talking about? If it was you would care. You would care. Because it's not just about Lamar winning, it's how he wins. It's how he wins. And because of that, it's such a fine line that he has to thread. Because think about it. As Raven fans, I want you to take a step back real quick. How many times have you sat and watched the game and be like, Lamar should run right here when he threw? Lamar should throw right here, but he ran. Lamar needs to get his hand, the ball out of his hands quicker. But he held it a little longer. Oh, he should have held it and made a play. But he got it out quick. It's never enough. And I know that the old adage is you can't please everybody, but I don't think he's trying to please everybody. I think he's trying to prove himself correct. And the greats, Michael Jordan went through this. Shaquille O'Neal went through this. The only great, matter of fact, yeah, Kareem went through this. Wilt Chamberlain went through this. Aaron Rodgers went through this. These are the things that these great players go through. It's growing pains. You're not going to win every season. You're not going to win every year. And it's not about the ending. It's about the journey. Because, listen, you can have a player win every single year, and then you know what they'll do? They'll question the level of competition. Right? So don't tell me that it's just about winning. Don't tell me that. Because you know it's not true. But if the Ravens want to get to the promised land, finish, Lamar has to just be Lamar. Get the first title out of the way. Because what it's going to do is, I'm telling you this right now, once that first title, that monkey is off your back, off of Lamar Jackson's back, it's going to be pandemonium. Because then you're going to have a Lamar that has all of the accolades, the team success. Now you're going to have a free Lamar. A Lamar that has achieved literally everything. A Lamar that is going to look at you and say, I'm going to crush you today. Because I already won a Super Bowl. There's nothing else to prove. I'm him. But that's just my take on it. What do you guys think? Do you think that the biggest change that the Ravens need to do is make Lamar just be Lamar? Or are you going to say, nah, it's Harbaugh. Maybe it's the O-line. Maybe it's EDC's team building. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, all right? But as always, that's the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. Y'all know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And if you have not done so already, check out The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness waiting for your consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is money sign The Wunderkind Show. Super easy. But once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This is your host, Nigel, signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yerp.
Finish him, Daddy.
Yeah.